Hi, I'm here at the AAO meeting in Washington, and I'd like to share some stories about what's happening in our orthodontic marketplace. Many people come to me with concerns over things like Smile Direct Club or print it yourself or aligners that people are making at home in their basement. And what's going to happen to people getting orthodontics without an orthodontic clinician being involved? Well, let's just talk about that story or that idea through an analogy, and I'm going to call it the chicken story. We can all go out for chicken. We can go to McDonald's, we can go to TGIF, or we can go to Capitol Grille. They all serve chicken, but the amount of service that you expect, the ability for the chef to customize your order for your preferences, for your needs, is tremendously different in each of those places, and so is the price point. So we are orthodontists. We can cook up orthodontics, or let's call it orthodontic chicken, at the top level of what anybody can do. We can customize it, we can look at people, their circumstances, their needs, and create solutions that match them. How well will these other delivery services be able to do that? So in your own practice, imagine Capitol Grille looking out the window being concerned that McDonald's is opening up across the street. They wouldn't be concerned because they would look at that and say, well, we don't want those kind of customers anyways. We don't serve them, and we serve people who want something much better, much stronger, much more comprehensive. So in my orthodontic practice, I never dive down to the lowest denominator. I always dive upwards, meaning if there are new techniques, new technologies in the world, I learn how to use them, and then I take my game to a higher place. And I look for people who want a higher game. And I don't dive down. So my recommendation is don't try to meet these systems, match their prices. I don't think Capitol Grille is going to start serving chicken for $2.99. And neither should we as orthodontists start serving orthodontics at the same price somebody can print aligners in their basement. And don't you ever call what I do just plastic in the mouth. It's comprehensive, orthodontic, bite correction, and all of the things that a good orthodontist can deliver. Finally, I have another story that I also think makes a point about, the past versus the present versus the future. Imagine I have 3 children. One of them is a taxi driver. I'm proud of what they do, and I'm happy with what they do, and then all of a sudden Uber came into the world. I might have taken a picket and voted against Uber ever being allowed into the world. It's not fair, Uber shouldn't come in. What happened to the way it used to be? But would it help me? Because once technology becomes available and the public wants an opportunity to touch, feel, and communicate with that technology, they're going to bring it to play. And that's the America we live in, and it's a world of choices. And people have choices. They can go to McDonald's, they can go to TGIF, they can go to Capitol Grille, they can get in a cab, or they can get an Uber today. And then what happens if your 3rd child is working on software that will create driverless cars? Well, that might put both of your 2 children out of business, at least Uber and taxi. But that doesn't mean driving will disappear from the world all completely. And as long as we, as orthodontists and the orthodontic community, keep taking our game to the highest level of service for the most comprehensive results, we'll always have a game to play. And that's the game I'd like to share with you. So find me in lecture, find me on the internet, but that's the game we play. Thank you.